When you hear of gaming projectors, it probably brings to mind grainy co-op sessions in Halo 2 with dull visuals and blurred graphics. Gaming projectors have long since matured into a fantastic medium for communal gaming, immersive RPGs, movie nights on Xbox One, and even competitive gaming. The gaming projector of today can achieve 4K visuals, HDR10, and run at much higher refresh rates than ever before. They are also more complex with new features and a steeper learning curve than ever before. We've listed down the top 5 best gaming projectors and their key features, plus the things to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are available in the description. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, Blumoo.com. Number 5. LG PF1000UW. We love the PF1000UW for gaming because it allows legitimate gaming on the go. With a system like the Nintendo Switch, you can take your console on the road with you without sacrificing quality. It's one of the most portable gaming projectors around. Unlike bulky projectors, the upward reflected short throw doesn't give the feeling that you have a device blocking the projection. It's also aesthetically gorgeous. It can literally replace the TV in your living room without anything feeling out of place. At 5 inches away, you get a very bright 60-inch screen. It's a tremendous piece of technology. It's hard not to undersell the PF1000UW. When gaming, you feel as if you're using a television set. It's responsive. The contrast ratio is beyond anything 1080p ever. 150,000 to 1 means that you'll see gorgeous, deep, rich colors, and it's almost a wonder that the PF1000UW isn't considered HDR10 compliant. You can't go wrong with this little device. Number 4. ViewSonic PJD5553LWS. ViewSonic has a premium quality projector with the resolution of an older television set. It looks stunning for vintage gamers or those using older consoles, although 720p lacks the clarity and pixel count of 1080p. Modern attempts to upscale 720p to 1080p look awful. The PJD5553LWS lets your vintage games breathe and look natural. No more large resolutions with stretching issues. Rather than making your games look unnatural or using digital enhancements that just smudge everything together, this projector lets vintage games breathe. We love the quality that it brings to an older form factor. The rich and bold colors of the high contrast ratio mean that it is useful in a brighter setting than traditional 720p projectors. Details you never noticed before in classic games like Red Dead Redemption will pop. Older consoles will feel less dated, rather as if they are for a time and place a little different than today. With the right adapter, this projector also works well with mobile games, making some of the newest mobile titles look fantastic. Fallout Shelter looks gorgeous projected onto a wall. You also feel pretty powerful managing a 120-inch Volt. We recommend this to gamers who really love to kick back and play old classics like Final Fantasy VII or dabble in streaming old Game Boy games. It's a unique projector and will make those games look awesome. Number 3. Simple Beam Projector GP90+. Vintage gaming doesn't take a beast of a projector, and while the bells and whistles of a premium 720p projector are certainly stunning, Simple Beam offers a stripped-down projector for those who want an affordable solution. This is the most affordable and basic projector you'll find in the 720p range. It's a solid device and has a very long lamp life. This projector can function at under 4 feet like most throw projectors, but the recommended use starts at 5.9 feet. The GP90 Plus is uniquely suited for mobile gaming as it uses a pretty standard mobile resolution, is easy to set up, and compatible with nearly any mobile device. Instead of purely vintage gaming, this is a great option for those who stream games like Clash Royale or want to play a mobile game on a larger screen such as PUBG. The GP90 is also rated for an incredible 30,000 hours of lamp life. Realistically, you couldn't burn through this with a decade of normal usage. It's also in a budget range so low that buying a new GP90 is just as valid as replacing the lamp in the projector. We think it's the perfect item for those who want to have a better mobile experience but don't have the cash. Most mid-tier Android devices run at 720p as well. It's an all-around decent machine, but it is by no means as good as other options. After all, you get what you pay for. We love that setup is simple and labeled for convenient use as well. Number 2. BenQ HT2550. 4K is here to stay, but unfortunately, nearly all modern 4K projectors break the bank quickly. Add to this that they often run 1080p in an enhanced 4K mode, and you have quite the mess on your hands. BenQ has created the purportedly first true 4K projector that you don't need a second mortgage for. Like all emergent technologies, it isn't cheap, but you save significantly when propped up against industry stalwarts like the Sony VPL series. It also isn't clear if BenQ uses some background technology to simulate 4K or if it is true 4K. Regardless, it looks like 4K and you'll be unable to tell the difference. Add to this that it is an HDR10 compliant projector and you have a combination for gorgeous visuals. HDR10 is newer and actually impossible to see on a non-HDR monitor. That's because it shows a color range and quality that our modern screens just can't simulate. This projector will change how you view games. The lamp life is modest at 15,000 hours, and the HT2550 checks off all the feature boxes that a gamer will care about. It's hard not to just rave about the high picture quality and the unreal color palette. As far as screen size goes, the HT2550 is on the smaller size at 100 inches, but that's to be expected for a 4K projector. If you are looking to break into the 4K scene and don't want to go broke, this is your best option. Number 1. Sony VPL-VW675ES. Sony has mastered the design of the projector with the VPL-VW675ES. You literally couldn't ask for a more beautiful, clear, epic product. Clocking in at 4K, the Sony VPL-VW675ES has a contrast ratio that is literally 10 times that of our best gaming projector. That means rich colors that are balanced by deep black levels close to real life. It's expected at this price point that this projector would look unreal, and it does. You are no better off going to a movie theater when you have something of this quality at home. A system like this, though, also deserves a top-notch sound system, a dedicated room, and a purpose. This projector is a niche product for those with lots of money or running unique setups such as nightclubs, business offices, or churches. We can't stop raving about how amazing this is for a visual setup. It'll make your games feel legendary, and you'll be the talk of town come Super Bowl Sunday. No other projector can compete, and that's almost all to be said. Refresh rate, contrast ratio, resolution, every imaginable box for the projector itself is checked, and this remains the best projector you'll see on the market short of buying your own theater projector. It's just a beautiful machine.